Time for What Are the Odds? Presented for the people by Caesars Sportsbook. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Let's take a way too early look at the Super Bowl 58 odds for the New York teams. And the Giants are at plus 3,500, while the Jets are plus 4,000, tied for 15th for the best odds in the NFL. So, fellas, as Sal and JJ rejoin us for What Are the Odds? The Giants currently have better odds now, which makes sense since Big Blue won a playoff game. But, JJ, how much would acquiring Aaron Rodgers change the total complexion of the Jets franchise?
Well, it would be the first time since Brett Favre you had star power. You had Hollywood persona at the quarterback position. And look, Aaron Rodgers, the resume speaks for itself. He is a former MVP. He's a former Super Bowl champion. He is an all-time great. He's going to end up in Canton, Ohio. Sal, you go and get Rodgers, you feel like you can play with the big boys. I'm not saying that you're better than the big boys, but you feel like you have a fighting chance, even at Aaron Rodgers' age, if he's going to be your quarterback. That's what he brings to the Jets.
If the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, they're in the conversation. The Giants, all due respect, they're not in the conversation. They were a good team this year, overachieved, made the postseason. They're not close to being a Super Bowl winning team, even in a less than NFC. I know the AFC is tough. I know Mahomes and Burrow aren't going anywhere. If the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, they can compete to get to and win a Super Bowl. So when you look at the comparison, right now it may look like it favors the Giants. Rodgers changes everything, not only the landscape here between these two teams, but in the whole AFC.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. You look at those two games they lost to the Patriots, they win those, if you have Aaron Rodgers, a Hall of Fame quarterback, on your team. Well, how do you think he fits in with the current roster of the Jets? A lot of young guys out there. He seems kind of moody, doesn't really seem to blend in with younger players. How do you think that's going to fit if he does indeed end up with the Jets?
I actually think well, Eamon, not to mention that Hackett is here, who he loves, right? But you look at the weapons that they have a legitimate one in Garrett Wilson. They could run the football. Hopefully Breece Hall comes back healthy. If not, they still have options to run the football. I think he'll make other guys better. Rodgers' experience, maybe a fresh start will do him some good, JJ. I think he fits perfectly here. Not to mention the defense, which may be better than anything he's had in Green Bay in recent years. So I think it's a perfect fit for Aaron Rodgers, as well as obviously a perfect fit for the Jets.
So I think it's a great football fit because of everything you just illustrated. Garrett Wilson, the running game when Breece Hall comes back, the defense, which was terrific for most of last year. My question with the fit is the personality of Aaron Rodgers meshing and jiving with the city of New York. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a guy who does his weekly spot on Pat McAfee. He wants to go and be left alone. He does not strike me as a guy that is going to love the idea of 20, 30, 40 reporters shoving microphones in his face on a day in and day out basis and following every move. TMZ, Page 6, you name it. You're going to have that in New York. Is Aaron Rodgers willing to do that? I don't know.
TMZ? How about Honda Sports Night? I mean, that's hard hitting.
Nice.
All I know is we saw him at Pebble Beach. If he comes here, JJ, maybe you can get him to play in your golf outing at Silver Lake, and he can join us at least half.
I'll work on that.
That's what we're talking about.
I'll put the call in.